How you doing for a Thursday, June 18th? I'm Geo Ropert, and you are watching Leader to Leader, presented by LEAD Brevard, Brevard County's Leadership Development and Leadership Deployment Organization. I hope you're having a great day, almost to the weekend, so hey, hang in there. We just got one more to go, and I hope you got some big plans and some good things planned out for it. Hope you are having a good part of your day. Hey, lunchtime. You can take a few minutes out, 15 minutes or 20 minutes so, and join us for Leader to Leader. It happens every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right here on the LEAD Brevard Facebook page. We've been doing this for a couple of months now, and no sign that it's going to quit. We've had a great response to it, not only from people who are watching, but people who want to be part of this and help to share their leadership insights. And that's what the show is all about. We figured when this time was coming around and we were dealing with COVID-19 and people were under lockdown and we weren't communicating, we weren't face-to-face anymore, LEAD Brevard needed to, and found a way. I think they really were the ones who stepped up and said, well, we need to still be connecting our leaders. We still need to be talking to our community, and we still need to be engaged. And so that's what we did with Leader to Leader. And so each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we bring on a different leader in our community. These are Leadership Brevard graduates, so they go everywhere back from the first class that we had in 1985, my class, 2001, the best class ever, that will be disputed by each and every guest, by the way. And but we also have a great time with them, and it's really a fun conversation. I've always enjoyed it. I've got a great guest with me today. His name is Dan Henn. He's a member of the class of 2006. Welcome, Dan. How are you today?
Great. Great to be here. And yes, 2006 best class ever.
Thank you very much. See, and I just let you all get away with it because, you know, deep in my heart, I know where we stand. It's like, no, it's fun. And for any of those, and we always share for it, if you're just watching this for the first time, every Leadership Brevard class is the best class. And they believe it. And we believe it too, because every class that comes out of Leadership Brevard is really, these are leaders. They were leaders before they went in, but they come out stronger leaders because they've learned about not only more skills and talents and knowledge in the leadership arena, but also they've learned more about the community and where they can take those particular skills and the things that they like to do and tap in. So in fact, Dan, we're reading your bio list, and I'm like, you know, when I read lists like yours, I go, man, I'm such a slacker. I thought I was busy and active in my community, but I tell you what, Dan is somebody that you really want to you know, pay homage to when you talk about somebody who is on our community. He is currently, first of all, he is the president and CPA president of Dan Henn CPA PA. So it's great to have somebody here who knows math, because I'm a PR guy. I don't do that. He is a current chair of the Federal Tax Committee of the Florida Institute of CPAs. He's got a whole list of other things. He's a monthly business columnist at Florida Today, current chair for the City of Rockledge Business Development Committee, former commissioner for the City of Rockledge Community Resource Agency, the CRA. And he is currently, and these are two big things that I really told him, I said, these I want to highlight. He's the current treasurer of the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Florida. Big group, and wonderful job they do for families. And he's also the current chair of the Space Coast Field of Dreams. So a lot of work going on. Dan, when do you work?
Yeah, well, that's a little to my wife's chagrin, but I do find time. Actually, it's been nice with the whole Zoom community, because I don't have to worry about traveling as much, but which helps me be more productive. But I really enjoy giving back to my community.
It shows, and that is, and also you do Rotary. So add that to the every week you better be there or paying up.
Right.
Side of things. So, but hey, Dan, it's great to have you here today. I admire your work, and I know you are somebody that our community is very thankful to have, because you do commit yourself not only to the work that you do, but to helping make Brevard a better place to live, work, and play. I always say, these are the people that we really, you know, if we ever lost someone like you and others, we'd be in dire straits, because this is a big community and it's got a lot of needs. And unless we've got folks like you to help fill those and to help take a leadership role, yeah, we'd be in a little bit of trouble. So, but tell me a little bit about your background, you know, how you got to where you are today, and a quick, the 30-second highlight story, if you will.
Well, basically started my career in Tampa, and as I like to say, I worked my way up to where I got to working at KPMG, was with them in St. Pete and transferred to Orlando, which got me over this direction. And then I kind of worked my way down, and what got me over here was I transferred actually within Berman Hopkins from their Winter Park office at the time to the Melbourne office, which I was also part of the transition when they moved to Vieira. But that's what got me to Brevard County. And basically after 16 years of working for others and dealing with, you know, internal office politics, as most people deal with, I decided to go and do my own thing, which I have just passed 10 years this past December. And that's what got me here.
Congratulations, my friend. Hey, you know what? And that's the entrepreneur's dream, because it takes a couple of years that you're in that 50% chance of not even sticking around, and you make it past 5, and you're in a smaller group, you make it to 10. You're doing really well. So I congratulate for that, and hope to continue to enjoy that success. Dan, if you could share with me some of your leadership traits. What makes you the leader that you
are? You know, I would like to say or think that I'm decisive. You know, I'm willing to look at both sides of the coin, you know, on both sides of an argument, you know, and I think I can fairly eloquently as well. And, you know, obviously I deal in a job that deals with a lot of jargon, acronyms, that I try to speak, you know, in layman's terms to be, you know, try to get, you know, people to understand what it is that I'm doing.
Hey, it's been a while since Leadership Brevard, but you know, I remember a lot about that those days, and so I'm sure you do too. How did that shape, kind of, you know, going back from 2006 to now, shape more of your leadership style? How did it help educate you, and what did it give you? I'm going to say it gave you some great insight into what the community needs are. But if you could share kind of your experience at Leadership Brevard.
Well, from like you said, 2006 was hard to believe, a long time ago at this point. But you know, first getting to know other, you know, leaders in the group, that was a neat thing, and I still run into them from time to time. And actually, some of them are actually in different leadership positions or different organizations than they were at that point in time. I mean, myself included. But just going to, you know, at the time we went to the, you know, like we went to the Florida Today and sat in their conference room, which is obviously a completely different thing today. But, you know, sitting there with the leaders there, you know, doing the nonprofit day. And I remember doing the work we did at what is now, I just recently saw here in Rockledge. We actually did a kind of a garden atrium project at the what is it, the Red Cross here in Rockledge, and just found that they are no longer there in that location. I didn't even realize they moved. But you know, doing things like that, making the connections with people, and then learning about, you know, the needs of our community. You know, I mean, it's just one of those things that I hadn't been involved in a community before I came to Brevard County now 15 years ago. And so it really helped me understand the community, get to understand the organization, the, you know, government, and how to make things happen here in Brevard County.
Yeah, you really do pick up a lot of things. I always say, back when I was in there, we did a trip out to one of the farms, the cattle farms, and huge Brahma bull in Brevard County. You know, and I'm thinking to myself, beaches. I'm thinking, you know, lots of waterways and, you know, 72 miles of what? Well, you start to see there's all these little gems, and there's some great places. And honestly, I think you could not leave Brevard County and feel like you could do a vacation, because you can see everything from the south side end of the county and down in the Melbourne beaches area, and you know, down there, and get up to the north side of Mims, and we're almost in kind of that North Florida area. there's just so many things, cool things to see and do here. And people go, well, I lived in Melbourne, and I said, oh man, you just haven't gotten out to really see it. Yeah, we don't have the excitement of big city, but really when you get down to it, big city is about this much, and then the rest of everything else that we have to offer is it's spectacular. That's why so many people come visit here. Right. I mean, come on, wouldn't do it if it wasn't a great place to come and stay and see some great sights. So, Dan, with all you've done, you've got to have some really cool stories of when you've had to put your leadership into action. Can you share one of those highlights with us?
Yeah, obviously I've had many opportunities. I'd say there's two probably quick stories that I could tell. One, being involved with the Space Coast Field of Dreams. I've been involved with that organization actually since day one. I actually submitted their nonprofit application to the IRS, and been with the organization through all the fundraising and being able to create basically a $3 million park for disabled children in West Melbourne. And being involved with the organization, and eventually kind of ascending to the chair spot. Robin Fisher was our chair for a long time, and somebody needed to step in, and being my long-term and financial knowledge, I was elected to be chair for that. And then in my current situation too, as treasurer of the Ronald McDonald House of Central Florida, in this whole pandemic thing, I was just elected to be the treasurer in January, and here I am, having to deal with budgets on the fly because of how things have been going with the organization. And then obviously even in my own organization, fortunately, we've been able to stay. We were considered essential. We haven't had to leave. But there were some potential decisions that I was looking at doing that until we knew we were essential. I was making plans to have my staff work from home, which we were already set up to do. So it wasn't any big thing for us, other than just making sure we had some security stuff set up, with the home computers. So, those are probably three quick examples that I could say that, using leadership skills and having to deal with it.
No, that's great. And, that's when you really do have to call upon you to dig deep down, especially when you're working with the charitable and not-for-profit organizations, and something like Ronald McDonald House, which relies so heavily on corporate donations, and you got businesses right now that are, hoping they're going to stay open. But we were talking earlier, maybe 20% of businesses we could lose here in the next year or so. And it's, we're going to see a lot of bankruptcies. We're going to see a lot of scaling down. We don't know what kind of jobs are going to come back. And, but everybody says that. And then, okay, 20%, big hit. But those of us who see glass half full go, okay, 80% are going to survive. Right. And let's hope that those 80% can come back strong, and then bring with them, rejuvenation of, maybe we're going to see other businesses that, businesses that came up because of this particular situation, that became good and strong because they were able to adapt, or they saw new needs. I think we're going to see that, folks who take advantage of what kind of things are going on with the technology and the work from home. And, maybe we'll have a whole new slew of entrepreneurs, which should be pretty cool, and they make that makes the business world go round. So, and it really is something that we always want, is to ensure that we've got a great community, a strong community. I don't know, I hope you'll agree with me. I think Brevard has kind of set itself up. We learned from our past, with the shuttle and even before, when Challenger, and go back to Apollo, our area here really kind of has adapted to become more than just a single source business. And we've diversified. And so now we've got the aerospace, but we've got the tech, we've got the defense, healthcare is booming, and we've got a great slew of entrepreneurs. Look around. I mean, how many people, and I'm sure you see it in your business, because there's a lot of small businesses coming to you because they got to do it right, just to make sure they're okay with Uncle Sam.
Right.
So, well, it's great. What advice, and we always finish off on this one, what advice can you offer to leaders, to folks who are in our community during this time and going forward?
I think the big thing that I like to quote, Zig Ziglar a lot. He was a very motivational, positive person. And, one of his quotes is that, if you, something to the effect that if you help enough people get where they want to be, then you will get where you want to be. And to me, that is, one of many definitions of a leader. That, if you help your employees, if you help, an organization, a nonprofit organization, or like me, where I consult with other businesses and I'm trying to help them accomplish their goals. And if you do enough and help them, and obviously do it in a genuine way, it's not always about the almighty dollar, but if you can do stuff like that, then it will help you to grow. And as you've mentioned, you will learn in the process, which is, again, another great thing about, LEAD Brevard, is just learning about the community that we reside in, about learning about people and the other organizations that are around. I've been involved with the EDC, another great organization that has helped with diversity of the businesses that we have here. And I know a lot of those people that are part of the EDC, many of them have been LEAD Brevard members as well.
Yep.
That's what I would say. I think that would be one thing that I think, if you help enough people accomplish their goals, dreams, then you will get there as well.
Truer words never spoken, my friend. I appreciate it. Hey, Dan, it has been great to have you here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be with us and to share your insights, because they truly were profound, and I think people can take some good lessons away from today's conversation. So stick around for just a second. I'm going to wrap the show up here. It has been great having Dan Henn from Dan Henn CPAs, Daniel Henn CPAs, here with me today. If you would like to be part of it, if you're a Leadership Brevard graduate and you'd like to be on Leader to Leader, give LEAD Brevard, boy, I'll tell you what, I've been, how many years? Since 1999, and then in 2000, I've known about this, and so still to this day. Let's do it again. Take two. It's live, so you're just going to have to deal with it this way. I can cut it in editing and post-production. But if you would like to be part of the LEAD Brevard family, and you would like information and be part of the 2021 class of Leadership Brevard, visit the website, leadbrevard.org, or give the team, Kristen Bakke and her team, a call at 321-632-8222. You can find out about Leadership Brevard and all the other great programs that LEAD Brevard is involved with, that they put on. They've gone for more than just that one program. Leadership Essentials, the 4 under 40 recognition that goes on, so many community conversations that they help to start, that keeps us all involved and aware, and keeps our eyes up to the things that are going on around us. And they are just truly, truly a wonderful group. So also, if you are interested in sponsoring Leader to Leader, you can do that too. We're looking for organizations that would like to put their name behind this program. We have no shortage of folks that want to be on, so we plan on continuing this. It's a great way to get your business name out there and support what I consider to be a pretty darn good show, if I do say so myself. And we will bring it to you every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 12:15 p.m. on the LEAD Brevard Facebook page. I get to do my own little plug as we finish off and do each and every day. If your business or organization needs to find its voice, if you need to tell a great story, if you need some media coverage, if you need to get your name out there, build your brand recognition, reputation, awareness, Ropert and Partners is the team to do it. That's my company, and I would love to be helping you out. If you'd like more information on that, you can visit our website at ropertandpartners.com. That's Ropert, the word and partners.com. If you need some help communicating during this time, I've also put up there a coronavirus crisis communications guide that you can get absolutely free, complimentary. It's my gift to you. And if you'd like to talk about how your brand, how your business or organization can help to communicate and continue to communicate favorably and strongly during this time, and even past that, I offer a complimentary consultation. So you can get on there, schedule a call with me, and I'll be happy to help you out. So leadbrevard.org, 321-632-8222, ropertandpartners.com, 321-205-3155. Again, Dan, it has been a great honor to have you on with us today. Continued good luck and good fortune for you, and thank you for all you do for our community.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
I hope to see you again when they let us all out and we can we can have a real event. We can, and we can, if not shake hands, at least fist bump and sit down and have a beverage together and enjoy being
closer than 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly. A lot that we have to do, but it's becoming the norm. We're all going to figure this out. We're all going to get through it. So on behalf of Daniel Henn CPAs, I'm Geo Ropert. And on behalf of LEAD Brevard, this has been Leader to Leader. Hope you have yourself a great day and a wonderful weekend. Oh, don't forget, coming up next week, I've got 3 great guests. You're going to have to want to check this out. We've got Kim Agee, who is the Executive Director of Melbourne Main Street. And I'm really excited to talk to her. She's got a new gig going on. Lisa Rice, who you may have known from Career Source Brevard, she's now the CEO of Every Strength Counts. She's got her own gig going on. She's doing great. And then one of my dear friends, Kendall Moore, the attorney for the Moore Law Group. He is truly one of our big community leaders. Those 3 folks. So wrap that up that way and have a great day, folks. We'll see you on Tuesday.